right, and here we are. It is showtime right here with the App Wizard Studio team on a Wednesday night. It's always good to have you. Uh, Tonight is some training that I actually picked up from a restaurant I went to and saw it, and I thought, shoot, I can go home and do that. And I can go home and show these guys how to do that. And I was at a little mom and pop over in Dallas, and they had these little menus on the table, and it said scan the QR code for our menu items. I scanned the QR code on my phone, just opened my camera, and sure enough, their menu popped up in the right format on my phone, and they walked over and took my order. Now, there's a couple ways you can do it. They can come over and take your order, but the whole purpose of what they were presenting is no touch. Okay, everybody, it was a no touch situation. And so it was really, really cool. And I thought, man, I said, that's really cool. I haven't used ManyChat in a while and I like ManyChat. I just don't use it as much as I should. It's a great program, but I'm going to show you tonight how to create a no touch restaurant app. And really, really cool. You can use the links from your app, and we're going to walk through it using ManyChat. Let's get through a couple of housekeeping things real quick. First and foremost, welcome to Wednesday night training presented by the App Wizard Studio team. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Real quick, if you haven't joined our Facebook page and you're on our YouTube channel, we broadcast on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Go to facebook.com/groups/AWS Mastermind. You must be a member of App Wizard Studio in order to be a member of the group. And if you're submitting your information and it doesn't match your information we have for you for App Wizard Studio, just shoot us an email at Nancy at appwizardstudio@gmail.com. Or no, it's App Wizards. I'll have to get you the right. I'll put the email in the group here, and she can let us know, and we will put you in the group. Sometimes people, their names and all that stuff don't match up on Facebook. Not sure why. That's your business. But what we do want to do is we want to make sure that you become a part of the group. And if you have not join our YouTube channel. Join our YouTube channel at App Wizard Studio. Just look for that little icon there and you can get right in it. Real quick disclaimer, App Wizard Studio nor I cannot guarantee just because you're watching training will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different and has different work ethics. And we're going to go straight to the screen tonight. I am having some remodeling done in the studio. So I'm basically working in a small closet, a place where I could actually plug my laptop in and have Wi-Fi in my studio, as they're running some new lighting and doing a couple of things for me. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm really looking forward to this training. I think it's something that you can use. It's definitely something you can sell because we are in a time of no touch. We're in a time where everybody is doing things totally different than what we did before. And if your mindset isn't in today's marketplace, you're going to have a tough time selling. We don't sell like we used to. We don't talk to people like we used to. I had 7 Zoom conferences last week, 7 Zoom conferences where I actually invited the business owners to a Zoom versus going to their business. A lot of businesses don't want salesmen in their stores right now. A lot of businesses are doing business after hours. And matter of fact, 5 of the 7 was during after hours and 2 was at lunchtime. So business has changed and you have to change your mindset. And when I was, and if you didn't catch it at the beginning, I was in a restaurant grabbing a hamburger last week. Actually, it was Saturday. And I saw a menu on a table and it said, try our no-touch menu system. And I'll show you the little graphic the way they had it on their menu. I'll show you how to lay that out. And but what we did is I took a scan of the QR code, and their menu popped up on my phone. And so it was really, really cool. They did have a simple app program that they'd built a menu on. It wasn't even a business card or anything. It was simply their menu. Now, obviously, we offer more than that. You can offer more than that. Or you can go in and you can offer someone, hey, let me show you how to build a no-touch menu system. It's really, really cool. And so we're simply going to go into and we're going to log into ManyChat. Now, I want you to notice something here. It says free. I'm not using the paid version to do this, okay? I'm not using the paid version to do this. Now, if they want it connected to their Facebook page, great. You're going to have to become an admin of their Facebook page, and you can still set them up a free ManyChat program. Now, this is the cool thing. You obviously charge for setting this up. And once you do this a couple of times, maybe one time, maybe the first time, you can literally do this in 5 minutes or less. 5 minutes or less, and charge them monthly for this. And, to go along with the hosting for your app. And that's something we're going to talk about next week. A lot of people are confused about what is the monthly for. And we're going to talk about that next week. We're going to talk about hosting and support. And I'm going to show you next week how to set up a free support system online that you can make sure you advertise. And I use many different things. I use Messenger. I use a support system. I also use email. I try to keep people off the phone, although a lot of people have my phone number. But we'll talk about that next week. So you're going to go into your free channel here, okay? And I'm going to go into Get Digi, which I'm in right here, okay? And then we're going to go down here to Growth Tools. Now, there's a couple of things you can do. You can set up some sequences and stuff, but I want to keep this very simple. You can go back and sell sequences and learn how to do that later on. But what we want to do is we want to set up a very simple growth tool. Now, you can use this in many ways to get them to get the app that you can have it setting at the front counter of a store, a jean store, that's selling other things other than a restaurant. You can set these up. But so what you want to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to go to New Growth Tool. And you'll come down here and you'll see QR code. Now, there's only a couple of things that are part of the Pro program on here. Facebook ads, JSON, and checkbox. Okay, we're not worried about that, and we're not worried about the checkbox. We're just simply going to come in here and we're going to set up QR code. All right, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to one that I've already set up. You come over here to widgets. Widgets, growth. Now I've already set one up here. So that's how you set this up. So let's go ahead and go into one that I can just walk you through. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to delete this one right here. And you can only have so many growth tools with the free account. But as you can see, I don't use a lot. I don't really use this. But I am going to sell this particular setup. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm going to charge $99 for the setup. And depending on how many tables they have, then I will give them a master and they can have their own printing done. If they want me to do the printing, then I'm going to charge them for that. So we come over here to the QR code that we set up. All right. And there's going to be a couple of things that we're going to do here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over and we are going to edit the text here. Now, I set this up and you can see here, I came over to App Wizard Studio. I changed this text. It said, welcome. The first name here, I put this in so that whoever clicks on it, if they have Messenger, their name's going to come up here. When it opens up in Messenger, you can see here, welcome, Kerry. Thank you for requesting our link for our menu. Click here. I'm going to take this text and I'm going to post this into the chat section. Bam. Okay, there you have the text there. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this now because I get busy and I forget. I'm not going to lie to you. I stay really busy, and I want to make sure you have this now so we don't have to worry about it. I'm going to come into AWS Mastermind. I'm going to come down here to the training that we're in right now. And right there, I'm going to post it in there. And that's the text you use. Obviously, the link is going to be different than the link right here. Now, let me show you where I got this link from. If you will just go into your App Wizard Studio backend. And this, if everybody recognizes this app, this is the training app we've used from day one when we went through the entire thing. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to find menu. Where is it here? Restaurant menu. Now I'm going to right click on this. So I don't know if you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, right down here. Okay, right down here. When I scroll over that, you can see the link right there. I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to copy the link address. Okay, now I'm done with the app. I don't need anything else with the app. That's what I'm looking to do. So I'm going to go ahead and close this window out. All right. I'm going to come over here to the widget. And all I'm going to do, all you need to do is take the information that I just put into the Facebook page. This also went over to App Wizard Studio YouTube channel. And then all you have to do is paste your link right here. And that's it. That's all you have to do. If you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop. Now, this is the cool thing about this entire program. And I talked about sequences earlier. You could literally set up a complete advertising sequence to go to Messenger for your customers using this, sending out weekly specials where you go in and do what? You sell them a coupon. All right? Whatever their weekly coupons are. And I charge $49.99 for coupons, have from day one. That's still what I charge today. If somebody wants a coupon, it's going to cost them $49. And $49 has always been my go-to price for add-ons, and it'll continue to be my price for add-ons. And so now I can come in and I can set up a sequence. And if you guys want to see a sequence training, if you'll just put that in the comments of this video, I will see them and I'll do sequence training. It's very simple to do. I think it's something you can learn on your own. So now we've got that set up. All right. So we'll come over and preview it. And we're going to open it in Messenger. And this is obviously Messenger on my computer. Welcome, Kerry. Thank you for requesting our link for our app. Click here. Now, I didn't publish this, so that's a different message. But if I publish that, you would see that. All right. So, but you're going to get the message. All right. You're going to get the message. So here you just build this out. All right. You hit publish. I'm not going to publish this because I use this for downloading something else. But you just hit publish. And it's good to go. And it's saved. You see, make sure you save it right here. And you're done. You're absolutely done. Now, we want to go in and get the QR code. Okay, so just simply go back and you're going to be able to come over and get the QR code. Now, this is what I really like about this. You can see here, I've got my logo right here for Get Digi. I can make this whatever size I want to print out. I can go 500 by 500. I can go 1,000 by 1,000. You want to make it pretty big, okay? You want to make it pretty big so that it gives you a nice image size down here. I can remove the background color. You can see right here, I can remove it. Remove the background color. It removes it. You can see right there. I love these colors. I went to these colors, gosh, maybe 6 months ago, bright popping colors. I really like that. and this is your QR code. And so you simply download your code image. All right, let me save this right here. And then we're going to go in and we're going to take that and we are going to create our images for the non-touch menu. All right. So I came over and I just typed in smartphone because I want to find a smartphone. All right. So I found a smartphone here, and this is the smartphone I'm going to use. Now, as you know, I use a program called Snagit. Let me bring Snagit over here. I'm going to go ahead and close these out right here. Here's my Snagit. Now, this was really cool what they did, and I'll show you how they did this. Like in this one here, it said, you will need your phone. All right. You want to put that big bold text. And theirs was just black and white. It was nothing fancy at all. All right. You will need your phone. The second one said, matter of fact, I'm just going to save these. One. Okay, the next one said, open your camera. If you guys could see the small space I'm working in, you would be like, I mean, I can barely type. I can barely type anyway. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me find that other one. We'll call that smartphone 2. And then the third one said, scan the QR code. All right. Let's say file, save as. We'll call this smartphone 3. Let's save. All right. Now, let me create a new image. I don't know how big a piece of paper is in pixels. Let's just say 2500 by 2500. Create. I want this to be big enough so I can put these on here. So we're going to go 1, paste, remove that right there. This was 2. We'll put that right there. This was actually 3. Want to get these right. This was 2. Oh, let's see. Let me find one. Open. Smartphone. Copy. That's 2. Let's go ahead and paste that one. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Open your camera. Oh, sorry about this. Let me see here. Oh, I see what I did. You will need your phone. All right. Just save that as one. And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back over here. There we go. And then all they did was up here. Let me open up the QR code. I know I'll save it here somewhere. They have the QR code right here. And right underneath that, it said scan QR code. And that was their form. All right. And these were sitting on the table. And obviously it was on an 8.5 sheet and they had them laminated. And you just simply follow these instructions, open your phone, open your camera, scan the QR code, and the menu came up. Very, very, very cool. Everybody, they had a lot of people in the restaurant and everybody was sitting there doing that. And let me tell you what that does. That does a couple of things. It lets everybody know that you are online. Okay, I'm talking about the business. Okay, this is a great sales tool for the business. It lets everybody know that they have an app. And it lets everybody know that they can order online. So this is a really cool tool. It's a great tool to use. Just go into ManyChat. Set up your, oops. Lost my screen. Go into ManyChat, set up your ManyChat, go in and set up your form. Simply go in and find a phone that's like this. And all I did was made it a ping so that I took the white outer shell off of this. You will need your phone, open your camera, scan the QR code, and it takes them to the menu. It's very, very smart, very, very, hands-free. That's where we are today. You need to make sure that you stress that when you're out selling this. You can literally do this for 99 bucks and then go in and sell sequenced coupons for 49 bucks and do that every single month, set up coupons for them and get $49 every time you do it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is something you will use. It's really, really, really a great way to go in. And Woodrow used to use this term, door opener. That's a great way to open a door, is talk about touchless menus and share with them and show them. Make sure you have one in your hand so that they can scan your app. Okay, your app needs to be on there. That needs to be your QR code. And the cool thing is these people are going to go into a database inside ManyChat that they're going to be able to continue to market to. So if you have any other questions, if you'd like to see some sequence training, just put it in the chat box below. I'll be more than happy to do that. It's very easy to do in ManyChat. Is to set up the sequence, and you can set it up to where it goes out every single week, and you can do 2 months at a time if they know what their specials are going to be. So with that said, I hope everybody has a great evening. This is how you build a touchless menu using the menu system in your app, which is what we need to be selling right now because it's very, very, very popular. This is very easy to share and show via Skype or via Zoom, whatever program you're using to talk to your clients right now. And it works absolutely wonderful. And the cool thing is they can scan the QR code right off of the screen. Okay, they can scan the QR code right off the screen. So with that said, everybody have a great evening. Next week, we're going to talk about hosting and support fees. I think a lot of people don't, when they tell people they owe them $49 a month or $99 a month, they don't know what that is for. And so they've got a confused customer. They're confused themselves. They're trying to sell them monthly, and they're not sure what they're selling. So we're going to talk about that next week. And if you want to see sequence training, just throw it down in the comments, and we'll be more than happy to go over that. Everybody have a great evening. Have a good night. God bless. And I'll see you next Wednesday as we talk about hosting fees and support fees.